Hi everyone, Tarran Deane here, CEO of Corporate Cinderella. In this short video, I want to talk to you about an experience I've had on a trip to Melbourne today. There's some lessons in there that I think can be extremely valuable for us, both in our local community and indeed our organisations and businesses. So here's my experience. On a recent domestic flight within Australia, I had occasion to be using my iPad and I mistakenly left it in the pocket of the seat in front of me. Now, who hasn't thought that they may do that? Well, that thought occurred to me, and so I should have there and then put it in my laptop bag, but I didn't. So in the way of these things, I was leaving the airport when I realised I'd left it behind. Now, in a moment, a panic almost seized me, but I knew without a shadow of a doubt that there was a good care strategy in place by this particular airline. So I went back inside the terminal, approached the help desk, and it was brilliant. From the moment I landed in this capital city in Victoria, I had the profound experience of being extremely well cared for. Now, I need to ask you, does your organisation care for people? Now, whether they are an existing customer or whether they are in fact a client of a stakeholder or even a competitor, what are you doing to actually help them out? So here's my experience. I went back through airport security because that's the way it works down here. And I actually went back to the departure gate where our flight had arrived and collected my iPad rather. Now, all the way through, the experience I had was extremely positive, and here's why. They smiled. It was reassuring. Nothing was too much trouble. And in fact, when I boarded the airport transfer into Melbourne City proper, I was actually rewarded further by great service from the transit driver. It seemed to me like there was a real culture of kindness, a culture of helping out commuters. And then when getting into a cab in the city, so it was almost like planes, trains and automobiles, I found myself having a fantastic conversation with the cab driver, learning a little bit about his history. So I just want to invite you to consider also another part of great customer service is being fully present in what seems to be incidental conversations. So whether or not you're busy, you're focused on other things, you're on your way to some important meeting, can I invite you to pause and connect with every person that crosses your path? So the cab driver and I had a great conversation. He helped me out, delivered me to the meeting venue door, where I was greeted by a fantastic gentleman who was the corporate functions manager. Now, you never can tell where these little conversations will go. So here's another lesson. When you place value on people, when you choose to engage from a position of courtesy and honour, great things can happen. This gentleman and I got talking, and he's invited me to consider putting a link on his website so that people who are looking for speakers or leadership experts that come to their function centre will automatically come through to me. Isn't that exciting? Unsolicited. And then I had occasion, I know, it's like, it doesn't stop there. So the venue was just across the road from another well-known Accor hotel called the Novotel. Now, I booked the room yesterday, thought I had a pretty good rate and a nice room. And when I checked in this afternoon, I said to the gentleman, Melbourne has greeted me with great customer service from the moment I boarded the flight and walked out the front of the airport terminal. And he took my details. It was a normal transaction. I wasn't looking for anything else other than to maybe kick off my high heels when I made it back into the room. And you know what he did? He handed me the guest card and said, you know what, I want to make sure that we don't drop the ball here and that your experience in our city continues to be great. I've upgraded you to a suite. And I thought, you know what, that cost that gentleman nothing but the ability to make the decision. So here's another question for you. Have you empowered your people to make decisions on behalf of your brand, to be ambassadors that engender great buy-in from new and old customers alike? Because, the very act of that gentleman on reception has led to me creating this little video blog, this little lesson. And so just Never underestimate the power of giving your team members the capacity to make decisions to add value to customers, because it could add value, it could add profit to your bottom line. So let's recap. Give care and attention to the people that may be your new and existing customers. Give care and attention to your competitors' clients and work together. Bring people together corporately. Show that you care by simply developing your team members so that they have the basic courtesies of honouring individuals, pausing, reflecting, smiling, engaging, using open-ended questions. And then over-deliver. Over-deliver. Just be nice and not only meet expectations, but stand out because you exceed them. And there's some great lessons in there for us. So I hope that this is my great day has somehow added a little value to yours. And remember, it's about bringing people together corporately in unity to achieve Cinderella results, taking them from good to great and helping terrific leaders flourish in the year ahead. I'm Tarran Deane, Corporate Cinderella. If you'd like to learn more about us, come visit us at corporatecinderella.com.au and we'd be delighted to connect, or call us direct on 1300 556 553, and we'll see you soon.